Hi everyone, what's up? How are you guys today? I hope you guys are well. Today's video, I would like to share a little bit more about my experience working for a boating repair company, which is actually really cool. I really enjoy my co-workers, I really enjoy the place that I work, I really enjoy the vibes and everything else. So in this video, I just want to talk more about it and say my thoughts about it and the cool things about it and even the bad things about this market. And I hope I can share more experience about who else that do this type of work as me. Okay, so for who doesn't know, my name is Bruna. I am almost 30 years old. I live with my husband in Annapolis, Maryland, and we are probably around 40 minutes from DC and 1 hour and 20 minutes from some places in Northern Virginia, and 3 hours and a half to 4 hours from New York City. Okay, so I really love this location, and I am living here for like over 5 years already in DMV area, which is DC, Virginia, Maryland. I came here in 2019 as an au pair, and I've been living like in different small cities around DMV, and so far Annapolis is my favorite one. What I do in this boating repair company, I work doing purchase and inventory management, and I got this job on Indeed back in November 2022, which was basically right after we came back from our honeymoon. And then I've been working for this company for like over a year, almost a year and a half, and I am loving so far. I'm learning so many different things, and it's actually really special when you have the possibility to share what you know. Also learning about a different market, because I never worked with boating before, and I have no idea how to drive a boat, how to sail, and that's all about Annapolis. Annapolis is boating, sailing life, and cool vibes, and watching sunsets at the bay, and that's it, and it's really cool. First, let me explain how I got this job, okay? So Justin and I, we got married in October 2022. And then the day after, we went to Brazil for my honeymoon. And during this time, I already got my green card. I had my work permit and everything. And I was basically applying for some jobs before even we got married, before even we got to the honeymoon. I was applying for some jobs and I wasn't getting any lucky, especially in Virginia or DC, because I would say a lot of the jobs, they require you to have the clearance, or at least being a citizen so you can get the clearance. And I'm not a citizen yet, and I wasn't, and a lot of these jobs I couldn't even apply because one day I will need to get the clearance. And most of these jobs I was applying, when they were denying my application, because basically in 1 year I'll have to apply for my clearance, and I didn't have the citizenship, so I was like, that sucks. So okay, so I was like, that's fine. So what if I start applying for some jobs outside Virginia, outside DC, maybe in Baltimore area? I wasn't a fan to get a job in Baltimore, but it was one of my options as well, but not my plan A, B, or C. And because I already lived in Annapolis before, back in 2020, and I really like living in Annapolis, I was like, okay, so let me apply for some jobs in Annapolis as well. So I applied for a few jobs in here, I applied for a few jobs in DC, I applied for a few jobs in Virginia, and I made a few interviews. And when this company called me and say, hey Bruna, I know you applied for this job position a few weeks ago, but we actually just review again your resume, and we want to give you the opportunity to make the interview with us. Do you have any availability for this week and everything? So of course I was like, oh, that's cool. It's a company in Annapolis, and my time was already super short. I was like, I need to get a job. I can't wait too long. Justin and I will have bills to pay. And then I was like, yes, of course. So I have all availability for you guys. So I made my first interview over the phone, and I had a really great experience speaking to this HR person. And then she scheduled a day for me to come and make an interview in person, and I met most of my coworkers, the other people who were supposed to be my bosses. And in the same day, I got the job offer. And I was super excited because it was a salary range that I was expecting, and it was just great. It was like, okay, Jesse. That time we were living in Clifton. I was like, okay, I think we have a place to move, and it's gonna be in Annapolis. Justin also loves Annapolis, so for him it was not a big deal at all because his job is mostly remote, so it doesn't matter where we live. He can still keep working for that person remotely. But my job, it depends of what I'm doing, but mostly I have to be at work. This job position requires me to be at work. But if I'm doing more procurement, which is more like searching about new vendors, analyzing data, biddings, I will be able to do this type of job at home as well. But I got this job and I was super happy about it. And for me, it doesn't matter if I have to go to work every day. So I accepted the offer, of course, and then we start all the moving preparations. And then we moved to Annapolis. I live literally 5 minutes walking from my job, and it's just a different lifestyle, you know. I wake up, we live closer to the water, and it's all about boats and sailboats and sailing and sunsets and seafood, and it's just amazing. I love Annapolis. I love the vibe of Annapolis. And I love the fact that we are able to build a life in here. I really like the fact that we can build a life in here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through my daily activities. So what I basically do, I do all the purchase orders for the company, and I also take care of all the inventory. So if they need something specific, they're gonna say, Bruna, I need this, I don't know, I need this anchor and I need to be this sizes. Can you search around and see the best, availability, pricing, and everything? So I'm the person doing that. So I get my phone, I contact some vendors, I check their availabilities and see if it matches with what we need. Of course, about budgeting as well. I'm the person who follow up all the pending orders, and when I get the orders, I'm the person who organize and getting the item and putting under my client's job folder, so we know that item is for that specific client, because we don't work for one client at the time. We work for several boats all the same time, so we have different projects, and we have this inventory of so many parts. Some parts we keep in stock, and most of the parts is more like specific items for a specific job. So I need to make sure the items are under the correct job. And I am trying to, of course, get better pricing for items that we keep in stock, reducing costs with shipping and reducing costs with miscellaneous consumables, and basically that's my daily activity. And I get pretty busy, especially when it's springtime, because all the clients want to get their boats done, because all the clients want to go offshore, and it's actually really cool. So now is the time of the year that we get super busy. It's zero stress. Seriously, it is zero stress working for a boating repair company. In Brazil, I was working for a multinational company, and it's just so many more processes to do something simple. It's so many more rules and so many other things that we have to be concerned about it. But working for a small company, it's literally zero stress. And I don't freak out to do my stuff. I don't freak out because I have to deal with traffic, because I don't freak out because I barely have any contact with the clients. I am mostly talking to my coworkers and with my bosses. I don't do any customer service. And I like the fact that I am the client for the vendors. I am the client. So I have to decide what I want, the price I want. And if the vendor doesn't have what I need, I will search for another place. And it's just easier. when you're a client and not the vendor. And the last thing that I love is the fact that I don't have dress code. Literally, I go to work every day wearing leggings and t-shirts and hats, and it's just amazing. We don't have dress code at all. It's just amazing. So that's it for today. I hope you guys like this video. If you love boating, if you love sailing, or even if you like Annapolis, comment here and I would love to share more experience with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I see you guys soon. Bye.